Ty, can you just take a moment to kind of explain what need a doji means?
Yeah, when you look at today's candlestick, it gapped down and it went down the rest of the day. It's trading at the low of the day. So we're big on confirmation. You don't buy because something is, buy the dip. It's like, okay, I'm going to buy the dip, but it started dipping 3 days ago. If you bought the dip 3 days ago, Matt, you're in a world of hurt here.
Yeah.
So timing matters. The devil's in the details. You can't just say, hey, I'll buy the dip. Well, you could just guess that it's going to be a 3-bar pullback and go up tomorrow, but you want confirmation. If you want to go north, I don't want to jump on a southbound train. I want confirmation that it's turned around and it's moving in the right direction. The assumption is that you're going to lose less if you do that, right? That it's just a best practice to wait for a turnaround. So what kind of indication would tell you, buyers are returning to Synopsys and it's finding a bottom? Well, not a bar that starts at the high that then goes down all day long. I mean, that just screams one-sided, bearish, selling pressure all day long. You need some indication. Let's say we close right here. Tomorrow, I don't want another big red bar like this because it just means it's more of the same. I need a change in character. And so a doji, it's one of these little crosses, is a very small range. We dropped a lot today. We move a little tomorrow. It's a neutral candle. So you go bear candle, bear candle, bear candle, neutral candle. That's a change. And that would potentially portend or precipitate a reversal higher, and so it also lends itself to a quick entry. Because if you're going to buy above today's high, that's pretty far away. You get a narrow bar, you use that bar's high, and you get a pretty quick entry.
And I also think it's important to point out on Synopsys here that doji needs to happen tomorrow. And it can't have another down day. Whereas if you're looking at Baidu right now, you're like, give me another down day. I would welcome another down day. But because of where you're at in relationship to support, I think it's important on Synopsys that we get that doji, because if you don't, you get another big red day. You're talking about something completely different at the 50-day moving average than you are at the 20-day moving average. So, right, that importance on that doji, I think, is more important on Synopsys. And if you get a doji on Baidu right now, it's fine. You would trade that, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You just trade it like momentum, versus here you would trade like a standard bullish retracement.
Yeah, 100%. So if you are sitting at support already, it's like, hey, bulls, I'm ready. Like, let's do this. Where you guys at? Where you been?
Stop
We're
the
here.
selling, bulls.
Yes.
Stop the selling.
Yeah. So yes, 100% agree.